What's the matter, Rachel? I heard you get up.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maggie. I didn't mean to wake you up.
You feel okay?
I'm fine. I couldn't go back to sleep. Honey, you go on upstairs. It's almost morning.
Oh, no, you feel hot. You might still have the flu. Maybe I should get Carl.
I'm fine. Don't bother. Carl is gone again.
I have a confession to make to you, Les. You know, I came very close to hiring a professional to rid the world of that pestilence that calls itself your brother. Yes, I thought you'd probably object to it. So I didn't, but that wasn't the reason. Now, why should I end his suffering? A part of me is in anguish. Every moment of every day, thinking of the life that you should be living, thinking of the life that he took from you. Now, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to rest until I've proved that he murdered you. What? Well, of course, Ryan. Victoria and the children will always be a priority. But no, I won't hear that. I tell you, I won't hear it. How can it be a waste of energy to avenge my son? Ah, this is my life now.
Ooh, okay. We're just gonna pretend like we're up in a cloud, okay? Oh, it's gonna make us both feel better. Just breathe in. Yeah, see, honest? Whew, I gotta sit down. Okay. This is gonna make us both feel better, I promise. You know, if Ryan were saying that, I might believe it.
Do I know how to unlock the door?
And you were right. I got here as soon as I could. What's wrong? Where's Mommy?
Mommy's in the bathroom with Kirkland. He wouldn't stop coughing.
You did the right thing when you called me, Stephen.
Well, Bridget isn't here.
No, but I am. And I'm gonna make sure that Kirkland and Mommy get better. Don't you worry, all right? There's nothing I wouldn't do for your mom. Let's go.
Was that Al? That nice old homeless man? He didn't make it?
No, he didn't.
Well, I'm not surprised. With a rheumatic heart condition and the stress the flu put on his system. And then, after he arrested and they put him on life support, he didn't have a chance.
Yeah, his chances were not good, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, you saw the EKG, Morgan. He was practically brain dead. The only thing keeping him alive was that machine.
Yeah. Now, the only mystery is, how did he manage to reach over and pull his own cord?
What are you talking about? That's impossible.
Not according to the police. The nurse found him flatlining with a ventilator cord in his hand. They called the code, tried to shock him. Too late.
Morgan, you and I both examined him. There's no way he could have pulled that plug out of the wall.
Would have been a medical miracle, right?
Yeah, one for the books.
Have you considered the alternative?
No, I don't want to.
Someone must have pulled the plug.
Yeah, but who? He was a loner. He didn't have greedy relatives waiting for a big inheritance
Have to be
or
a
anything.
relative. What if it was someone on staff?
No, that couldn't happen here.
It could happen anywhere. I'm just sorry to see the old guy go.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I gotta check on my patients. This flu is taking hostages.
Yeah, I'm
afraid it's gonna ruin a lot of people's Christmas.
Me too.
Stephen, come on in, sweetheart, but come in fast and close the door so you don't let the steam out. What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night.
Well, actually, it's morning. How's my boy?
Oh, honey, he's got the croup.
Is this serious? Should he go back to the hospital?
No, it's not serious. Besides, he can't go outside in all that snow and the cold and... What are you doing here? It is far too early for me to deal with you. What do you want?
Well, Stephen called me. I'm here to help.
Stephen?
Yeah, he said you two were both very sick and that he just couldn't take care of you anymore.
Oh, my poor kid.
No, he did the right thing. You don't look too well, and Kirkland sounds terrible.
No, I called the pediatrician, and he said to just turn on the hot water and let the bathroom fill up with steam and
Well,
let him breathe it, you know, so I'm following doctor's orders.
well, you look like you're ready to collapse. Here, you go lay down, and I'll keep him in here for a while.
Grant, please. My child is sick. It happens. Don't use it against me.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just here to give you a hand.
I'm handling this,
And you've been
really.
amazing, but Kirkland needs you to get well. You've got a rest to have.
Look, now that Ryan is gone, I need the boys to know that I can take care of them on my own, all right?
You won't do the boys any good if you end up in the hospital.
Please don't lecture me
Go to
about
bed,
this.
and I won't have to. Please, come on. I'm here to help. Let me take care of you. Okay?
Just for a little while.
Hey, partner. I'm gonna take you for a while. Mommy's gonna take a nap, okay, honey? There we go. You'll be all right. All right?
Grant,
You'll be all right.
thank you for stopping by.
Anytime, Victoria. Anytime. Okay, honey. Here we go. Let's take a little walk, okay?
I made you some tea, Rachel.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. That's very sweet of you.
It's Marguerite now.
Excuse me?
I'm being called Marguerite now.
Well, I thought you hated your name.
Well, I did when I was a child. It has a much more aristocratic ring than plain old Maggie.
Is this Cecile's idea?
No, it's mine.
Thank you.
Yes. It goes very well with Maximilian and some kind of title because I'll be some kind of duchess when we get married.
Married? What are you talking about?
I'm about to be betrothed to the future Archduke Maximilian de Vilbis.
Have you been reading too many bodice rippers, or is this for history class?
No, it's the real thing. My mother's introducing me to him today.
I see.
Oh, good. Maggie, you're still here, darling. Now, I want to see what you're planning to wear today for lunch. Morning, Rachel.
You should know. I mean, you practically picked out the whole thing from head to toe.
Well, I just want to be sure that there are no last-minute changes.
You don't think Maximilian would like me with bright orange hair?
Oh, Maggie, don't even joke about something like that. Now, just go do this candy charity thing and hurry back here. It's important you look your very best.
Well, Maggie has a previous obligation to the hospital, Cecile, so that takes precedent no matter what you've planned for her.
Yes, I know that we have a duty to the less fortunate, but today I'd rather write a check.
Or have somebody else do it.
You know, Rachel, this marriage is really very important to Maggie.
Oh, come on, you two. This is a joke, right? I mean, this isn't gonna work.
What? How dare you say that? I don't know what you're talking about. Not work.
No, don't worry, Mom. I'm not gonna 86 my chances of becoming a real-life duchess.
That's right. That's right. That's
See you
my
later,
girl.
Rachel.
Okay. Hurry back.
Okay.
Cecile, what on earth is the nonsense you've been feeding that child?
No, she's not a child. She's a grown woman. But can't you remember back all those years to when you were her age? She just can't wait to join adult society. She's thrilled about it all. With a man by her side.
This
Rachel.
sounds as though you're trying to arrange a marriage for her.
No, I've already arranged it. It's done. She's gonna marry royalty. I mean, isn't this thrilling?
It's pathetic. This is your daughter you're talking about, not some Edith Wharton novel.
Oh, whatever made me think that you would understand?
Of course I don't understand. This is my granddaughter we're talking about. And I'm not going to have her involved in one of your harebrained schemes, so don't even think about it.
Rachel, I don't think you have much say in who my daughter marries.
Oh, I think so. I think she'll listen to me. She's very happy here, Cecile. She considers this her family and her home. Much more so than she did when she lived with you.
Oh, well, if she's so happy here, why is it that she complains to me about you treating her like a child?
She is a child. She needs guidance, but she doesn't need to be sold to the highest bidder. I clearly should have made you turn around and go home again as soon as you turned up here.
And why didn't you then?
Because it meant an awful lot to Maggie. Maggie really wants to believe you care an awful lot about her. And I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, yes, the evil Cecile. You've never liked me, Rachel. You've never liked anything I've done.
This is about Maggie, Cecile.
If you're so concerned about Maggie, why is it that that concern never improved her chances for happiness? I mean, she's drifting through college, confused about everything, and dating boys with no future.
She's trying to discover who she is.
She's going to marry a future archduke. That's who she is. And when she does, she'll have enough money and time to fill in any missing pieces.
Do you hear what you're saying, Cecile? You're willing to sell out her chance for an honest life. Doesn't that sound a little selfish to you?
No. It sounds practical to me. I want what I have always wanted from Maggie, not to go through the struggles that I had to go through, that you had to go through.
Oh, there are 1,000 ways to be miserable, Cecile. You know that. And one of the chief ways is to marry without love. Oh, come on. Let her find herself. Let her pick out somebody she wants to fall in love with. Let her shape her own life.
Right now, she loves the idea of being a duchess.
Of course she does, because she doesn't see the trap that she's getting into. Oh, come on, Cecile. Don't drop her into a life she knows nothing about and is ill-equipped to handle.
She'll learn. I mean, please, a life of luxury isn't going to be too hard to adapt to.
Oh, this is really scary, Cecile, because you're making this sound as though you think this arrangement will work.
And you are being incredibly negative. I think that she is going to be in heaven. She'll be admired wherever she goes. She'll be pampered. She will have an incredibly exciting life.
This is a huge mistake. But okay, maybe I can get through to her.
Wait, where are you going, Rachel? Just a minute. Don't interfere with this. This is my future. This is my family's future that's at stake here. I want this dream for my daughter. It's what I've always wanted.
Yes, I'm sure it is, because you never do anything that isn't good for Cecile.
Rachel, can you answer me this? Do you want what's best for Maggie? Do you want her to be happy?
Yes, that's what I've been trying to do all these months.
Then please, just support her by giving this marriage your blessing. And would you do one more little favor for me? And it's just for today. Could we please pretend that the Corey mansion belongs to me?
You all right? Yeah.
Where's Mimi?
Hi.
How is he?
Well, about the same. You sure we shouldn't take him to the hospital?
No, this is what you do. Hi, baby.
It's just so hot in here. It's hard to believe this is good for him.
Yeah, he'll be breathing better in no time. You know, Stephen used to get the croup, too.
You've been through this before?
Oh, a lot. But the heat and the steam, it helps him to breathe easier. And, you know, most kids have a couple of bouts with a croup. I'm sure when you were a kid, your mother... I'm sorry, Grant. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's the fever.
It's all right. So this treatment is really good for him, huh?
Yeah, he'll be feeling better soon.
So much I don't know about taking care of children. So many terrible things that can happen to them.
No. You can't think like that. Besides, they're much tougher than you think. Right, Kurt?
You're very good at this.
All they really need is a lot of love.
Well, we have a lot of that to go around. Don't we, partner?
I appreciate you coming, Frankie, but it really wasn't necessary. Cass, are you kidding? Cecile is ready to pounce. I want her to know she can't pull a fast one on me.
Oh, she knows that she doesn't stand a snowball's chance, and you know where.
That hasn't stopped her, has it? I can't stand the way she drools over you. She practically ruined our romantic dinner the other night.
As I recall, that evening ended on a very sexy note. I think we should be thanking her.
Oh, she doesn't get any of the credit. She was hoping to start a fight.
But she started something else, didn't she?
Yes, well.
Oh, thank you, two, for coming over. I'm so sorry to bother you with this. I tried calling Blaine and Sandy, but they're on a ski trip, and I didn't know who else to turn to.
Oh. So you found out about Cecile's plan for Maggie?
Yes, you knew?
She told me that she was trying to arrange a marriage for some European royalty and asked me to draw up the legal papers.
You didn't do it.
Well, I did, but that was before I knew that Maggie was involved in this lame-brained scheme.
And when he found out, he tried to stop it. We both did.
And you didn't get anywhere.
Nowhere. You know how persuasive Cecile can be.
Yeah, but we have to do something. I mean, she can't get away with this.
Did you try talking to her?
Yeah, I got nowhere. And if I push it with Maggie, she's just going to go ahead with it just to prove I'm wrong. Can you talk to her?
Oh, I struck out once already.
Oh, please. I mean, isn't this silly? We have to take this seriously. But I can't let Maggie ruin her life.
Let me give it one more try, and maybe my favorite PI can do a little of her famous fancy footwork.
I bought this really sexy camisole for Courtney. Well, I'm just telling you, when I'm engaged to the Archduke, I want a lingerie shower too. Remember that.
Maggie, you are going to be so rich, you should be buying us stuff.
I know, right? I'll get you your bridesmaid dress, Pam. How's that?
Oh, big deal.
I just can't believe this is a done deal. I mean, the way your mother was talking, I thought we were all in the running to meet Maximilian.
Well, what can I say, Shelley? His aunt met me and thought I was perfect.
So, you going to get your wedding gown from one of those big top designers?
Probably. I mean, his whole country is going to be watching.
Oh.
Getting married?
Oh. Hi, Nick. Yes, I'm practically engaged.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Who's the sucker?
You are so rude. For your information, I'm about to be betrothed to the future Archduke Maximilian de Vilbis.
The what? You guys actually believe these lies?
It's true, Nick.
It is for real.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
And the best part about it is I don't have to stay here in Bay City because Maximilian has castles and condos all over the world.
Really? Mm-hmm. So how soon you leaving, Maggie?
As soon as possible. Come on.
Hey, Nick, what'd you do?
My wrist.
Pull this up. Swollen. How'd it happen?
You know, I've been working as a busboy at Sassy's, and last night I got promoted to bouncer.
Yeah? Went fisticuffs with a hard head, did you?
Yeah, it's about the size of it. I thought it was gonna be all right this morning, but man, it is still really sore.
I think it's just a sprain, but we better get an x-ray just to make sure, and we'll have you see someone from orthopedics. I'm gonna get a chart started. You gotta work on your throw.
Oh, Andy, you scared me.
Scared you? Why? Who else would be kissing you?
Oh, nobody. I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, you left so early this morning. I missed you in bed.
I'm at work.
What? Everybody knows we're engaged, right?
Well, yeah.
So, what's the problem? Cappuccino and cranberry muffins for two.
Oh, my favorite. Thank you.
Thanks. What? You want to do this here?
Yeah, I better. I'm waiting for some lab results, but I can steal about 5 minutes.
Take what I can get.
All the knives were still attached to the old guy, and the plug was right in his hand. Oh, we're not getting the full story here.
Everybody's talking about this guy on life support that died.
So I hear. Just hope they don't try to blame it on you.
Why would they? How could you even think that?
You tried to make that kid's death your fault, right?
Well, yeah, but that was different.
I hope so. Because, girl, you and yourself the whole time that mess was going on. Stress us both out. Remember that.
Yeah, but it's all over now. Let's forget about it, okay?
Excuse me.
Hi. Hey, Morgan, what's up?
Not much. I need you to take a look at a patient for me.
But she can't finish her muffin first?
No, she can't. I got a patient who hurt his wrist. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, okay.
I need a second opinion.
I'll be there.
Can I go over his chart with you right now?
Sure, sure. I'll be right back. It won't take long, I promise. Okay.
Does he tell you what to do at work, too?
Morgan, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to set Andy off?
I am trying my best to be polite to this piece of dirt.
Why?
I was gonna ask you the same question. From what I just heard, he's trying to make you feel like it's your fault that he beats you.
I'll tell you, when they start coughing like that, you don't think they're ever gonna stop, do you?
How long will he sleep?
For a while, I hope.
Wait, are you all right?
I'm just a little dizzy.
Come on, sit down. Yeah, you're worn out, that's why.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'm sure I look like hell, too.
Oh, you're burning up.
No. It was hot in the bathroom.
No, this is serious.
Oh, please, it's not. Just leave me alone.
What would you do to Stephen if he had a high fever?
Grant, I don't know.
Sure you do. How would you bring his temperature
I
down?
don't know. I would probably just run a cool bath or give him an alcohol.
All right, stay right there. I'll be right back.
I'll be fine if you would just let me get a little sleep. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Oh, please. I really don't think that's necessary.
I'm not sure you're the best judge of that right now. All right. Come on. There you go. Besides, if you don't start feeling better, Santa won't be able to appear in his usual grand style.
You know, Christmas Eve would have been Ryan's 30th birthday. I just can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah. We're all gonna miss Ryan this Christmas. So tell me what you got the kids.
Well, other than the list we sent up to the North Pole, I'm going to give Kirkland a red fire truck, and I'm going to give Stephen his own computer.
Santa gonna deliver?
If she feels well enough.
Well, I'd say that Santa's chances are fair. How you feeling? Cooler.
Yeah, actually, I do feel a little bit better.
Here, let me help you.
No, please, Grant, really. I mean, you've done so much. You should go.
No, I'll stick around till Stephen goes to school.
Okay. That would be nice, thank you.
Get some rest.
Grant, here, why don't you put this on and...
Isn't that Ryan? Wasn't that Ryan's?
Well, yes,
That's
but
very kind of you, but I don't right. It wouldn't be right, all right?
Okay, suit yourself.
What the hell are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here? You're trying to move back in. I'm going to put a stop to this.
Keep your voice down. Victoria and the kids are trying to sleep.
Oh, why are you here looking like an unmade bed?
My son has the croup. We were trying to get some steam into his lungs.
Were you indeed? Forgive me, but it's hard to imagine.
Victoria wasn't able to manage on her own. She still has the flu.
I see. And so you were her Johnny on the spot in the time of her need, were you?
Why don't you leave? I don't have to defend myself to you.
Well, where were you when she was being bricked into the wine cellar? Where when your mother kidnapped her child? I know what you're doing. You're trying to insinuate your way back into her life as if you ever belonged.
I care about her.
You care about nothing. Nothing but yourself. I see what you're doing. You're trying to hanker down into some sense of normalcy, aren't you? Perhaps she will help relieve your guilt. She'll tell you memories about Ryan. Yeah, you can smile. She'll tell you memories of him, and you can sympathize and pretend you never despised him.
You are dead wrong.
Am I? Grant, you are the most opportunistic, sniveling kind of creature I've ever known. You sneak in When a woman's defenses are down, when she has no guard. You did exactly that with Amanda, didn't you? The same with Lorna. My God, what you and your mother did to that poor girl. Well, I'm on to you. And I will not allow you to abuse Victoria. No, sir.
I have no intention of taking advantage of her.
No, you would do it in a heartbeat. First the nanny, then the nurse's aide, next what, the lover?
That's ridiculous. How could I ever take Ryan's place?
Don't you come the politician with me, sir. I know you for who you are. You have your brother's blood on your hands. Keep them away from the woman he loved.
You have no proof that I had anything to do with Ryan's death.
You deny all you want. Each day, more is remembered. Soon, Rachel will be able to tell us everything that happened up there on that trestle. Yes, detailing for a fact that it was you who shot and killed my son.
No.
No? Then he's still alive. I just came from his grave. He told me Victoria needed looking after.
Ryan told you.
Most distinctly.
Before he died.
I mean, a few minutes ago.
Ryan speaks to you?
All the time. He watches you, Grant. So do I.
I think you better leave. There's nothing you can do here.
You have no idea what I'm capable of. I shall remember you to Rachel.
Okay, you'd have to hit someone pretty hard to get a sprain like this.
The guy threw the first punch. I was only trying to protect myself.
Sure. It's human nature to fight back.
Yeah. So how long do I have to wear this thing?
A couple of days, and then you should be all right.
Yeah? So I can work?
I don't see why not, as long as you're careful.
All right. Thanks.
We need you in room 104. We have a woman, she's 6 months pregnant, and she's got the worst case of hiccups, so...
Okay, I'll be right there. I have to go, I'm sorry, okay? I'll be right back, I promise.
Surprise! What are you guys doing? Taking your bridal shower.
But I haven't even set a wedding date yet.
Oh, come on, open this.
We decided to be very practical and buy you all the things a woman never buys herself, right?
Oh, great. Let me guess. A toaster?
Oh, yeah. You'll get much more use out of it.
Oh, so good. Courtney, it is beautiful.
Andrew,
This is so pretty.
Almost made Courtney miss her shower.
Sounds like she made it okay.
Yeah, no thanks to you. What was the big emergency anyway?
We were looking at a patient who chose to mess with the wrong guy. Threw a couple bad punches. Courtney's professional opinion in those cases tends to be right on.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I respect her opinion, that's all.
So while we're on the subject of opinions, tell me, what's your favorite remedy for a busted jaw, Doc?
A busted jaw?
Yeah, that's right.
Depends how bad it is.
Oh, it could be real bad.
Could need surgery. Tell me, did you get a kick out of coming in here the other day with a sprained wrist?
What are you saying, I planned for that to happen?
You knew who I was. What was the point?
Look, get over yourself, Winthrop. Your opinion doesn't matter to me or to Courtney.
Yeah, then why'd you waste my time with a stupid little stunt if nothing was wrong with your wrist? You wanted to scope me out? Here I am. What do you think?
I think I don't have to take this from you.
Unlike you, buddy, I got nothing to hide.
All right, what's that supposed to mean, huh? What's Courtney been telling you?
Nothing. Nice chatting with you.
Oh, I know you. You got a minute?
What do you want?
Charlie, Frankie, and I would like to invite you to spend Christmas with us.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, kid. It's the holiday season. We're brothers. Can't we make peace?
Rita Madison's not giving John his job back because it's the holiday season. So while you're hanging your stock, and think of John trying to sell the farm. Merry Christmas.
When are you gonna let this go?
Leave me alone.
Can I use the phone, please?
Why'd you page me, Cass?
Your grandmother called me earlier today. She's a little concerned about this marriage your mother's arranging for you.
Mom told me to keep Rachel out of it.
Are you really planning to go through with this thing?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to be a Duchess. And I don't care what you and Rachel think about it.
We think it's going to make you very unhappy.
What? Living like Princess Di, only with a husband?
All right, I admit that having a castle and a title does have its certain appeal. But don't you realize you're going to be missing out on so much?
Like what? Getting dumped by any guy I've ever cared about?
No, like finding the right guy for you.
Ugh.
He's out there, Maggie. Don't give up on love until you've given it a chance.
I have. It stinks.
The right person can turn your whole life around. Don't you want a chance to be with someone you really care about?
Of course I do.
Of course you do. Don't let your mother get away with this.
But I already told the Grand Duchess I can't go back on my word.
Why not? You haven't signed the contract yet, have you? You haven't married the guy yet, have you?
But my mother will kill me.
I'll handle your mother. Believe me, it won't be the first time. Come on, where's your coat?
How long would it take you to do a background check on some out-of-towners? You know, some jet-set royal types. Okay, see what you can get on a Grand Duchess Olga de Vilbis and her nephew, the next Archduke Maximilian. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, as soon as you can. Thanks, Fred. You've got my cellular number, right? Okay, bye.
Are you following me, Frankie?
A bit paranoid, are we, Cecile?
If you intend to crash my lunch party, don't. Because I've already informed the maitre d' to give you the heave-ho if you come near my table.
Don't tell me you've got another meeting with the Grand Duchess.
I do, yes. And could you not ruin it like you did the last one?
What, did I upset the old dear? Oh, I thought we got along famously.
You've been warned, Frankie. So now, why don't you just run along home and stay away from me?
The way you stay away from my husband?
Your husband is my lawyer.
Not anymore.
Could you, not butt in to my plans for my daughter? It's none of your business. Why don't you concentrate on your own marriage?
What are you talking about?
Oh, and here you snoop for a living and you don't know. Well, I'd keep the home fires burning, Frankie, or you might be left out in the cold, minus one husband.
You do laundry, too?
Not really. I'm afraid I've turned Kirkland's underwear pink. I'm sorry.
He'll live. Actually, I'm kind of shocked you gave it a try.
Me too. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, thank you.
Gonna make some tea?
Yeah, that would be nice.
How about something to eat?
Oh, no, wait. Actually, you know, the red alert is over and Bridget's gonna be back this afternoon. I'm gonna beat this bug, thanks to you.
Me? Hardly. I think it has more to do with the Hudson Constitution.
Grant, I'm being grateful. Don't fight it. Doesn't happen very often. I don't know, normally I could handle something like this, but I was just so tired, you know, and I don't know, I just couldn't stop thinking about how different it was when Ryan was around. You know, he just did so much for me and the boys, and I just can't seem to fill that void.
Give yourself a break. Parenting was never meant to be a one-person deal.
Well, that's what it is for a lot of families.
Well, I hope it won't be that way for us.
Now we're back to us again?
No, I didn't mean it that way. I just want you to know that I can help Kirkland and Stephen, and I want you to know that I'll be there for them as a father if they need one.
This is all very new to me. But I do have to admit, in the last couple of days, you've been more unselfish and giving than I remember.
I'm sorry it took you getting sick. I have so many regrets.
I think we all do. But you know something? It's It's what happens today that counts. I mean, that's what Ryan always used to say.
You still believe that?
Yes, I do.
Good. Because being here with you and the kids, feeling useful, has made me feel closer to Ryan.
I think your brother would like that.
I am not concerned that you've never heard anyone make such a request before. Just give me exactly what I want. And price, cost, is not an issue. Yes. That's music to your ears, isn't it? Now give me what I want. Dum, da dum, 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 dum. Da 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 da. Yes, to give is so much better than to receive. And this gift, Grant Harrison, is one that I trust you'll never forget.
Well, I must apologize, Your Excellency. You see, we're having all the gold leaf repainted at the mansion, and the fumes are so toxic. I wouldn't dream of exposing you to them. So, here we are again. I hope this will do. And Marguerite, she should be here any moment now.
Maximilian is so anxious to meet her. I hope there won't be a problem.
Oh, no problem. She's a very prompt girl. Ah, there you are, darling.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, Your Highness.
Hello, Marguerite.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. We were wondering where you were.
Maggie has something to say to you.
Mother?
Ah, yes, but Marguerite, first, I'd like to introduce you to the future Archduke, Maximilian de Vilbis. Your Excellency, my daughter, Marguerite de Polignac-Corey.
You're amazing. I mean, you're Maximilian?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Miss Corey.
Please, call me Marguerite.
Fred, you are the best. Tell me what you got.
You're kidding.
No, that's very useful. It's just what I was looking for. Thank you so much. Bye. Yes.
Thank you.
Sure. I know the fever had me a little bit delirious, but I did think I heard voices down here.
Carl stopped by again. I thought you were asleep.
I was in and out. What did he want?
Nothing. He was worried about you. He said that...
He said what?
Nothing. No, it's not important.
Come on, you've got my curiosity piqued. What did he say?
I don't know. The man seems to be in a perpetual state of rage and grief.
Was it about Ryan?
He barged in here and he started making all kinds of outrageous accusations. He feels that I'm taking advantage. He feels that I'm taking advantage of Ryan's death by insinuating myself into your life.
Oh, come on. He thinks you're trying to replace Ryan?
Apparently.
That is ridiculous.
He's very upset when he left and he wasn't making much sense. I told him that I was here because you and Kirkland had the flu. He said that wasn't my place. He said that Ryan had asked him to take care of the two of you.
Well, that does sound like Ryan. I told you how worried he was about me before he died.
Victoria, Carl implied that this request came after Ryan died.
What?
He spoke as if he'd been having conversations with Ryan from the grave. I mean, I think he's finally cracking.
No. He just... Carl is a rock. It's just... Grant, it's you. There's something about you. You just plug him in.
He's convinced that I could have prevented Ryan's death.
Well, there wasn't anything you could have changed.
No, of course not. Look, we have all been dealing with Ryan's loss, but I think that this loss for Carl has finally driven him over the edge.
What are you doing up?
I'm all better.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, you know, this flu that's going around, you can't be casual about it.
No. No casual about you disappearing in the middle of the night. Where were you?
Yes. Yes, well, we'll get to that. But first, I've got a surprise for you.
No, please, Carl. Wandering around in the middle of the night is becoming an alarming habit with you.
Oh, no, not alarming. Never alarming. You just have to be patient with me right now, that's all. And besides, I do some of my very best thinking after midnight. Now, come and see this surprise. Okay. It's for Kirkland, and it's for Stephen. And it's all set up for Christmas morning.